everybody from sunny Horsey, Colorado. I'm Alison Cox and Arthur Wood. And we are doing show and tell with animals on the Earth Wizards group today. The animals we have chosen to play with are a big bunch of goofy horses, which hopefully will be pretty calm. I mean, yeah. So you never know. So the title, oh, there's the Miss Lily. We kind of, our little blurb was Wild and Wacky World of Horses, because you literally never know. So, show and tell. This whole, I love the, hello, oh my goodness, okay, cool. She just so whispered. I love the, kind of like the, I don't know, the mode of this whole group. Basically just like including the earth with everything that you do, or at least having a place to come to. The Earth Wizards, where you can share stuff about the earth, you can check out these cool videos, you can, whatever you want to do. So different people are making these videos this month to do show and tell with animals and what like animals have been for them, what the earth has been for them, what do animals do for you, what can they do for you, and what have you never known was possible with you and animals. So Mr. Arthur, what's your favorite thing about horses so far? What have horses shown you? Because you kind of have had a long history with horses, and I know that's been changing and stuff for you.
My favorite thing about horses is something I learned recently, is that they don't lie.
They don't.
Horse will never lie. They don't judge. They just be, and it's quite a gift. It's quite a gift to know that and to receive that from them.
Oh, cool. Yeah, they do not lie. So do you have any like...
When a horse is mad, it's mad. When a horse is, you know, when it's happy, and wants to come see you, it's happy. It's they're just so unique in that you can read them.
Cool. So like most people wouldn't just be standing around in the middle of a bunch of horses.
Right.
So this might be actually terrifying for a lot of people. Oh my God. So how do you even know that the horses are like taking care of you right now? Or like, is it body language? Do you just know? We have so many horse butts.
We asked before we got in this pen, and it's just, we ask them to take care of us, and we'll take care of them, and it seems like that's always worked out for me.
Cool.
In the case.
Yep, and you just feel pretty calm right now.
Very calm.
Yeah. So I also love the title of this, the show and tell, but we're like literally showing the horses, and they get to tell you. Now a horse can't really talk in words, but they can show you all kinds of stuff. That's lady. She just did a big sigh. This is Opal. She is so sweet. Yes. She's the sweetest.
You got a feather in her hair.
She has a feather in her hair. The fairies came last night. So if you guys out there in the Facebook world could get anything out of this video, what would it be? And what can the horses contribute to you?
Alison, what's your favorite thing about horses?
What's my favorite thing about horses? Yeah. Oh my God, I don't even know. So I didn't get to everything. I didn't get to grow up with horses. I just would see them on the highway, and I was obsessed, and it was the only thing I would draw as a kid. But now, flash forward to getting to hang out with horses all the time. One day I literally just asked, hey, dear universe, what would it take to hang out with horses every day and get paid for it? And that's when my whole life started changing, and horses got included way more. So I became an equine massage therapist, and I didn't even really know before that. I knew I liked horses, but I didn't know that each one of them had different personalities, that they were their own being, and that they had good and bad days, and that they were goofy, and they actually like to play. This is one of my favorite horses ever. Don't tell anybody in here. But this is Lily Bear. I mean, she's not a bear. This is Lily, and she is just, oh, thank you for reminding me. So, oh my God. So holy cow. When Lily was a yearling, she was still this tall. She was pretty afraid of all people. She wouldn't let people get close to her. And I didn't really know that. I just thought it was fun to get her, like, trick her. Oh, thank you, you guys. This is Electra, I think. I just thought it was fun to trick her into, like, coming to me. I just turned it into a game. So I would always play with her, and I would always... Everyone is very close right now. This is Sherry. I would play with her, and I would, like, make something super interesting on the ground, and she would come up. And one day, like, I had always heard about hooking up with a horse or, like, having this connection with a horse. But I never really knew what that meant. I just loved the horses, and they loved being around me, and it was just fun to, like, be in this, whatever, like, this huddle like we are right now. But with her, like, one day, like, this thing just flipped. And all of a sudden, it was like I felt my heart open up, and hers too. And, oh, okay, I think this is working. And she just started following me around everywhere, and she let me put, like, the harness on her and everything. And I was like, what is this? And I just, like, broke down in tears, because I had no idea that you could actually, like, a horse could trust you that much, and that you could have trust with a horse like that, in that way. And you can, and it might not show up right away.
It never shows up the way you think it's going to.
It never shows up the way you think it's going to, and it always shows up greater if you allow it. And so that was a long time ago, and it has just changed and changed and changed and opened. And oh my God, you are so cute. This is Electra. Oh.
Alison, don't you have some horse classes coming up too?
Yeah, definitely.
Different parts of the world?
Yeah, there's in Access Consciousness, we have Conscious Horse, Conscious Rider. There's facilitators all over the world. Gary Douglas is having a Conscious Horse, Conscious Rider facilitators training soon. Oh my gosh. They totally run the Facebook Live. Yes, they do. This is, she is one who particularly loves the camera. She is hilarious, yes. When she's in a good mood, she really likes being on camera. Hello. Does that feel so good? Yay! Oh my gosh. And we have, this is Ella, and she's hilarious. So when I am really good at speaking. When horses have their ears pinned back, that's usually a good sign, like, hey, I'm gonna bite you. But Ella basically has resting bitch face 24/7, so she doesn't usually bite you. You just have to basically know, but she's super mouthy. So she's basically gonna put her mouth on you and have resting bitch face all at the same time, and she's still super nice. So you will be the one to decide to go around the Ella or not, and she'll just lick your hand for like 700 hours in a row. And this is Magic. Oh, Magic, you want to be on TV? Oh, yes. Oh, good. Say hello to everyone. Oh, they're so cool. So we do have some, maybe, I don't know what else? What else do you love about horses, Mr. Arthur?
I love just the freedom. The trust, knowing when you're riding a horse, that they take care of you. And just, it's such an exhilarating feeling to be galloping on horseback. There's nothing like it.
So what would you suggest for people that, because I know, like, sometimes I'll be super confident on a horse, and, like, be able to gallop and, have a blast. And then there's other times where it's, like, freak rogue attacks of, I think I forgot what I'm doing, and I have no idea how to ride a horse, and is this horse going to kill me, even though I've ridden this horse before, or I haven't, or whatever. Like, what would you suggest for people that have that stuff going on?
Right, the number one thing would be, is it yours or somebody else's, right?
Oh yeah, is it mine?
Is it mine? But there's a level of communion there, with the horse. It's like they've been taking care of us for millennia.
Yeah.
And
yeah, so, oh my God, how long have horses been? So basically, like, there isn't a country in the world where horses haven't been the ones that help man cross and conquer everything. Like, they don't really have a point of view, and they don't really, oh, that's a really good spot. Look at that face. She turned into a parrot. Oh, thank you. That's one really cool thing. They don't really know. They can't do good or bad, right or wrong. They just follow the energy. So no matter how right or wrong or good or bad you think you are, or someone else is, like a horse is just gonna follow those that are like basically contribute. I like this head resting thing. They're going to like, whatever you ask, a horse is going to contribute. They're kind of like, oh, I'm a person just to remind you, okay, that feels good. Ow! Getting worked on. I don't like the rough stuff. I mean, not on Facebook Live anyway. Maybe somewhere else. Just kidding. What was I saying?
They also listen to you. If you're like, hey, get on out of here, they will get on out of here.
Yeah, they listen. Oh my gosh, this is what I was going to say too. Like a horse, there must be food somewhere. Oh, yes. Oh, good, because I wanted to show you guys the baby too. A horse. What the heck was I going to say? I have horse head. Oh yeah, they're kind of like little, like four-legged universes. It's like a live engagement with the universe, basically. So anything you ask a horse, like, we don't even know what we're gonna do out here most of the time. Besides, like, yes,
they tell us, yeah.
They tell us, like, training or hanging out, or if someone's not in the mood to, do something, then we won't. But like, or the round pen, blah blah blah. But basically, we ask them, like, hey, can you show us more about like abundance or ease, joy, and glory, or like, I'm having a crappy day, can you facilitate me, please? Oh my gosh, here's the baby. And the horses always know, like, somehow they know, Mama, these guys are pretty brand new. Let's get in here with them. Oops, yes, okay. I know. Look at the baby. Hello, you are so sweet. She has changed so much. She was pretty afraid of people when we first got in here. But as you know, with questions, or there's in Access Consciousness, we basically use questions for everything to shift the energy and lowering your barriers and expanding out. I learned all of this stuff in Conscious Horse, Conscious Rider. I found it's very fast, but she is just so brave. She was terrified of everybody at first, and now she's so curious.
This is the first time I've touched her.
This is the first time Arthur's touched her.
She is so sweet.
Oh. Oh my God. And she has baby breath. You are the cutest. Uh-huh. Hello, hello. And this is Mama. I don't even know if any of you are asking questions, because my phone, not my fart, my phone went dark. That's hilarious. Just looking. Yay. Great.
Do you have a favorite memory on a horse, or something you can recall that just stuck with you?
Favorite memory, oh my God. Well, that Lily one that I was talking about for sure. I'm trying to even think. You know,
I really enjoyed that ride up the, what was it, Color Swings?
Oh, thank you. It's getting frisky. Colorado Springs ride. What?
Just where we went up and we had that trail ride.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
So what did you love about that ride? Oh, and what kind of ride was it?
So when we were getting there, I was dizzy, I didn't feel good.
Yeah.
You said, okay, take two steps forward, and we got by the horses, and I immediately felt that they were energetically working on me. And they brought me peace, they brought me calm. It was like the best.
That's
ride
right.
ever.
That was up in the mountains.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, this is a sweet baby.
Complete dizzy spells and
yeah, Arthur like
to...
couldn't even walk, but we basically like tricked him into the car. Like, just get in the car. You're hard person to follow on Facebook Live. Tricked him into the car, and then we got there, and he's like, "Oh, I'm not sure, like, if I can do this." His body was just like, equilibrium was crazy. So finally, he got on the horse, and the horses showed him. What did you do? Did you do like energy pulls from the earth through your body, or what?
Yes, that's exactly what I did. And I asked for, what was it, total restoration and communion with the earth?
Total restoration of communion with earth.
And
That's one of the body processes in Access Consciousness, but you can run it on your body and the horse's body, especially while you're riding. And what else?
I asked which horse was going to take care of me. Hey, not to my shoelaces. And just for ease with it. And it's like from not being able to walk right to just having the best energetic feelings and day ever. It was amazing.
Yeah. And you like you had an accident a long time ago and you hadn't really like galloped on a horse in a long time?
I grew up doing high school rodeo. We had 8 horses. We would just always working with horses. And then I had this accident where I fell off a building and nothing but fear. I forgot everything I knew about horses, and I was terrified of them. And through Conscious Horse, Conscious Rider, using those tools and asking questions, I'm right back to it. And it's like I never stopped hanging around it.
Yay! That's so cool. That day was amazing. I see Monica's on here. She was with us that day too.
Hi,
and it was, hi Monica! It was just so awesome to see the transformation. Another cool thing about horses is, oh my gosh, the transformations aren't always like that day you can see them. So sometimes they take time. I wonder if ooh, that was a good one. Speaking of fart. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, I don't know if I'll hop this fence with you guys on here. But, hello! Oh, they couldn't really hear Arthur. Well, you'll have to come. He has like the coolest stories about horses and his body and change and transformation. They couldn't hear you very well because you were being like a horse and like a autistic, scattered horse.
Sorry.
But anyway, so you've been transforming a lot.
Oh, a lot.
Working with horses and stuff like that. So anywho, this is our Facebook Live of, oh my goodness, the baby's coming over all by herself. Oh, couldn't you just watch this all day long? You are so cute and excited. This is Animals Show and Tell. We chose horses today. Oh my gosh. What do you think? Huh? What would you like to tell everybody out there about horses? Oh, thank you. She thinks that I can't reach my butt. So that, you know how horses, they really love their butts scratched. Another thing, people think you shouldn't go behind horses. I'm so bad. They basically walk up to us with their butt first because they know that we're the butt scratchers. Oh yes. But horses can't reach back there, so I always think it's such a good spot to go to. Anyway, thank you guys so much. We will see you next time, and I hope you enjoy the other videos in the Earth Wizards and what else is possible with you and the planet, animals, plants, bugs, whatever.
Entities.
Entities. Bye. Thank you.